Hey there. Are you Autumn?
Yeah.
This nurse, wearing scrubs, is on her way to work, but she's in for the surprise of her life. She's about to be busted for allegedly posing as a registered nurse.
Am I being arrested?
You are.
Autumn
Yes, you
Berdisa is
are.
charged with treating over 4,400 patients at a Florida hospital. Cops say she stole the license
Dang.
number of a legitimate registered nurse who went to the same college and had the same first name as hers, Autumn. So, how did she explain her different last name? That was easy. Cops say she claimed that she had recently gotten married. She was asked to provide a copy of her marriage license, but apparently never did.
She never produced it, and that kind of fell through the cracks.
Sheriff Rick Staley says the 29-year-old accused faker administered IV drips and took blood for a total of 4,486 patients when she was employed by Advent Health Palm Coast Parkway in Palm Coast, Florida. This is a blonde Bardisa in her nurse's uniform.
The patients had no idea that they were being cared for by an unlicensed nurse.
Can you step out of the car for me, please?
Cops say her scam only came to
Crazy.
light when she was offered a promotion and an internal review exposed the truth.
Okay.
Am
Wow.
I being arrested?
That's wild. So you're telling me right now, that this lady would have gotten away with it if she was somewhat of a lazy nurse or whatever and wasn't going to be promoted? That's crazy. All she had to do was like, oh, you know what? I've been scamming and stuff like that. So basically, I'm not going to go for any promotion and try to make money because now they're going to realize that my license is fake. She could have had a long career as just a nurse and not get any promotion. Like, nah, I'm good. I don't want the promotion. But she got greedy. But that was crazy, though, is that she served close to 4,500 patients and none of them complained. That means that she knew what she was doing. She was just not that good enough to do good in school, which would cause her to be able to have the education to get the license and pass the exams and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people that's like that. I've met plenty of people who could be wonderful teachers, but they just can't pass the exams. When I was in my college, shout out to Mega Evers College and stuff like that, I met a lot of people, men and women, who could not pass the exams. They graduated from college, but taking the teacher exams, the CSTs, the EAS, educating all students and everything, and also probably the DW students with disabilities and stuff like that, trying to take those exams, they couldn't pass them. So they end up working for a charter, which hires them without a license. Charters are messed up. Don't work for them. But I mean, hey, if you have to, it is what it is. But it's crazy how there are so many people that's out here who they have the education. They could do what needs to be done. They could do the job. They just can't pass the exams. And it should be some alternative for them where maybe they're not a licensed nurse, but maybe they can do something under a nurse, under the supervision of a nurse. Like maybe they have a head nurse and lower nurses. I'm not sure if they have stuff like that. Okay, please put in the comment section if they do have things like that, because I know as a teacher, you have that I'm a licensed teacher, so I have the license, and then there are paraprofessionals that could be in the classroom with the different students and stuff like that if my students in the classroom needs that. But I'm the licensed teacher because every classroom should have a licensed teacher, especially in when you have teachers like in DOE, NYC DOE, you have to be licensed to be the teacher of record. But this is crazy. This is wild, man. This is wild. Let's check out another video from this is ABC World News Tonight.
Police in Florida arresting a woman accused of posing as a registered nurse, allegedly treating more than 4,400 patients without a license. Tonight, hear the police video of her arrest showing she was still wearing medical scrubs and what she said as they arrested her. Victor Akendo from Florida Tonight.
Tonight, a North Florida woman is under arrest,
Can you step out of the car for me, please?
accused of posing as a licensed nurse and providing care to thousands of unsuspecting patients without a valid nursing license.
Am I being arrested?
You are.
That woman, 29-year-old Autumn Bardisa,
Yes,
taken
you
into
are.
custody Tuesday. Body camera video showing her still wearing medical scrubs. Authorities claim Bardisa used a nursing license number that belonged to someone else and treated more than 4,400 patients from June 2024 to January 2025 while working as an advanced nurse technician at Advent Health Palm Coast Parkway. That position typically involves drawing blood, administering medications, and even starting IVs. Officials say during Bardisa's hiring process, she provided a license number that matched her first name but not her last name. When the hospital asked Bardisa about the discrepancy, an affidavit says Bardisa claimed she had recently gotten married and had a new last name. When she was asked to provide a marriage certificate, Bardisa did not.
Fortunately, to our knowledge anyways, nobody was seriously hurt or injured.
The alleged ruse was discovered this January after Bardisa was offered a promotion and allegedly could not verify her identity, prompting a 7-month investigation by the hospital.
So hold up. She was hired in June of 2024. Then did a hell of a job for the 6 months to January of 2025, where the hospital thought that she was that good of a worker that they said, we're going to promote this woman after 6 months of excellent work. This is, I mean, really and truly, it's messed up that she had to do that because she probably couldn't take the test and couldn't pass it and stuff like that. But like on some realness, this makes you have to think that there's so many people who know how to do a job properly, they just can't pass the exam. I'm like, really and truly? As the officer said, nobody has been hurt. The only thing that is going to be hurt is the reputation of the hospital, because now it's going to be looking like, oh, y'all don't do y'all due diligence. But to be honest, yo, I don't see nothing wrong with like how the lady did her job. I just see how she went about, forging that she had that license. Like, I guess it's just me, because if I was a patient of hers and they told me, hey, the nurse that put that IV in you, she wasn't licensed. I'm like, she wasn't licensed? I'm still here. Did she give me anything wrong? And did she administer the wrong medication? No, but she just wasn't licensed. Well, and then, it is what it is, yo. I'm still here, yo. That's y'all problem. That's y'all hiring problem, not mine. But of course, you're going to have some people that's going to decide that they're going to try to sue and stuff like that and be like, hey, listen, I feel that y'all wronged me. Even though they're still alive, even though the nurse didn't administer the wrong medication, even though she helped them out, okay, they're going to try to figure out some way, some lawyer in Florida is going to figure out a way to sue the living daylights out the hospital. The next thing you know, the hospital probably going to close down and stuff like that. And people in that area of North Florida is going to be like, hey, what happened in the hospital? Oh, some crazy blonde broad who flipping changed her hair to black hair or brunette hair, whatever they call it and stuff like that. She forged her license using somebody else's name. Like, that's crazy, but it is what it is. My brothers and sisters, tell me what you think about this one right here. I feel that, it's a little bit of a tricky situation right here, because yes, she could have administered some wrong medication, but she didn't. She served close to 4,500 patients, probably could have served more if she didn't go up for that promotion. This would have never happened. We would have never heard about this if she didn't go up for that promotion, but she got greedy. But how do you think? What do you think about it? Do you feel that it's right that they arrest her? I feel it is, but I want to hear from you. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff will help as I continue to grow on this YouTube platform. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.